Aloha. If you're preparing to buy or sell a home, or even if you've just been watching the news lately, you've probably seen something about the National Association of Realtors settlement. And this is freaking out a lot of people because, especially buyers, because they are thinking, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be able to buy a home now. I'm just not going to be able to afford it. And that's not necessarily true. And I'm hoping that in this video, I'm going to help you understand what the changes are and why they're not actually as big or as scary as you might think that they are. So the first change is that the buyer's agent's commissions are no longer being advertised on the MLS, the multiple listing service, as of August 17th, 2024. Now, that doesn't mean that the commissions are not being advertised in places like emails or ads or on websites, because they are. They're just not being advertised on the MLS. The second change is that if you are working with a buyer's agent who is a member of the National Association of Realtors, you will need to sign an exclusive buyer's representation agreement before your first showing. And that means an in-person showing, FaceTime, or a virtual tour, whatever, it will need to be signed before the first showing. So those are the two major changes. Now, a lot of the buyers are freaking out like, oh my gosh, sellers are no longer obligated to pay the buyer's agent commissions. Well, they were never obligated to pay the buyer's agent commission. They just weren't. But there are benefits. There were benefits, and there still are, to a seller paying a buyer's agent commissions out of the proceeds. And that is because when a seller pays the buyer agent commission out of their proceeds, it opens up their buyer pool to folks who are trying to purchase with a low down payment type of loan, like a 3% down conventional loan or a USDA or FHA loan. But if a seller does not want to pay a buyer's agent's commissions, they really just cut themselves out of that buyer pool. So it benefits everybody in that case. Now, if a seller upfront says, I don't want to pay a buyer's agent commission, or I'm not offering one up front, then there are ways to negotiate the buyer's agent's commissions within the Hawaii state purchase contract. And your buyer's agent should be able to help you understand how to do this and how to navigate this. It's really not that different than it was before, because what will change mostly is the price of the property, which is no different than it has been. And sometimes you're just not able to come to terms on price, and it will be the same exact thing here. So those are really the big changes that are happening with the NAR settlement. And if you have any questions or want to understand them even better than I have explained them here, well, feel free to ask questions in the comments below, or DM us, or give me a call. Happy to have a chat. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.